Hi there. So I received my DJI Avata 360 drone just a few days ago. I've been following this drone since it was announced a few weeks back, and I've just been quite curious to see what the footage that this drone produces really is like. Um, Obviously, there's lots of stuff online on YouTube, social media, and so on, but some of these sponsored reviews and videos you can't always trust. So I wanted to kind of get out there, shoot some footage, get online, so so you guys can see what what the footage this drone produces really is like. In case perhaps you're considering buying this drone, or maybe you're just curious to see how it holds up against single lens drones. All this footage you're seeing now, this is straight out of the camera. Um, Everything's set to auto, color mode set to standard. So you've got standard and you've got D-Log, which we'll get onto in a bit. But yeah, I mean, I think this is quite nice. Colors are nice, decent contrast. Image is quite smooth. It's not over sharpened. It's it's holding together well. There's no stitching lines. It's not falling apart anywhere. Anyone that's used a 360 camera before will know of the downfalls of these sort of cameras. Um, they are great in terms of getting creative and getting sort of tracking shots that you just couldn't get with any other camera. But that does come with a trade-off. That trade-off being the image quality isn't as good as a general single lens camera. So this was the first night when I got out. I was planning to get out a bit earlier, but it just didn't happen. And by the time I got to my location, sunset had gone pretty much, and it was just kind of dark at this point. Which, judging by this footage, you wouldn't really think so, because it's actually a lot brighter than kind of how it appeared at the time. You do, I don't know. You find that a lot of modern cameras tend to over brighten and overexpose nighttime scenes. Um, like this shot in particular was really dark. um, t- I mean, to be fair, it's it's caught a lot of detail, but that's come at the cost of you know a lot of image noise. This is really noisy, um, to the point where it's basically unusable. It's as you can see, it's got that kind of wobble in it. The picture's kind of shaking right there. It looks like it's going out of focus, but it's not going out of focus because the lens it's a fixed lens. It's fixed at 1.9, and the focus is set to infinity, so the focus never actually changes. I think that's actually stitching issues that's causing this kind of shake and wobble. So after seeing that, I was disappointed initially. I'm actually really disappointed, thinking this is just garbage. Um, so I thought I'll go out again the next evening and pretty much shoot the same thing, but I'll take over and put it in manual and see if I can get better results. So the footage that you're about to see was shot in D-Log, um, just to get that maximum, maximum kind of benefits in terms of dynamic range, colors, exposure, and so on. You can just go to DJI's website. You can download their LUT for, I think, any of their drones, whichever drone you've got. Just copy that, download it, copy it into your LUT folder. I'm on DaVinci Resolve. Click update lists after you've copied it over. Click save, and yeah, you're good to go. It's actually really easy to do. So on the left, you've got the graded footage using the DJI Rec 709 log. Looks pretty nice. Um, it's maybe a tad oversaturated. I find that quite common these days. I think most cameras tend to oversaturate the colours. Um, I started doing photography like a long time ago, so I was kind of raised on film, which films obviously um, is a lot less saturated than most kind of digital cameras. Closer actually to the flat log footage you're seeing on the right. But yeah, I mean it's quite nice. I'm quite impressed really. Certainly with a few tweaks, you could you know take out some of the saturation. You could play with the exposure if you wanted to. Although I don't think you really need to. It's the overall image quality and the look of the image is, yeah, it's quite impressive actually. If I'm honest, it's better than I thought it would be. Um, Granted, used any other. I've not used the anti-gravity drone, so but I've got the Insta360 X4, and yeah, I mean it's a nice camera, but the image quality isn't the best. It does like Insta360 really push their hardware and kind of overcompensate with software, um, and they tend to over sharpen a lot of their footage as well. So in comparison, this looks, yeah, it looks quite nice, quite smooth, and certainly usable. I've got an 82-inch TV, and I casted this from my iPhone to my TV. It held up well. Like, even on an 82-inch TV, it looks decent. Um, so yeah, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Interestingly, so the LUT profile on the left is obviously darkened the image quite significantly, um, for better or worse, depending what kind of image you like. That could certainly be fixed with a quick adjustment. With no issues, you could fix that in no time at all. I haven't adjusted any of the footage on any of these clips. Um, I just wanted to basically get a video out there as soon as possible, just so you guys can see, you know, if you do buy this drone or you are thinking of buying this drone, then you'll know what you're gonna get. Um, so yeah, what do you guys think? Is this footage acceptable? Is it good enough for a 360 camera? How does it compare to other drones and the footage coming from those? Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Yeah. I have left just a few photo samples at the end, just in case anyone's curious to see how those turn out. They were also taken at maximum uh, resolution. Okay, thanks for watching. See you.